Hello guys, and welcome here to the Hitachi Truck Series race number 4 here today from the Richmond Raceway. Today we present to you the Toyota Care 250. I'm Brian James here in the booth with you today. Starting on the pole will be LJ Toledo in the number 11, and to his outside will be the number 25 of Dan Hummel, who's been on a little bit of a hot streak to start the GCN season. Of course, he won at Martinsville in the Cup race this past Sunday. He won the Lift National race at Daytona to open up the season. Now he just needs a truck win, and he'll be the first driver this season to win in all 3 series. We'll see. He's in a good position today to get that done. We'll see if he can make it happen. Of course, 4 weeks, 4 races thus far out of our 25 are completed. We've had 3 different winners thus far through 3 races. And of course, we ran South Boston last race. We ran Daytona already, and I believe we've run... Shoot, I'm forgetting the other track. Homestead. Yeah, we ran Homestead as well. So we've run 3 totally different tracks. We're running another short track here today before we get a week off as the series go to COTA, or as the Lifton Cup Series go to COTA. But of course, this is our final night race for a little bit, I believe. So anyway, without further delay, let's get going here. Let's roll the intro, and we'll be right back with your starting lineup here on GCN in just a moment. Your GCN presentation starts right now. Here we go. They're making their way off the pit lane. Starting lap is on the left-hand side of your screen. And of course, as we get going, you see some of those front runners looking to get a good run today. But keep an eye on those guys in the back. They can make a charge after a few cycles of stops. It is 50 laps here. As LJ Toledo, Dan Hummel lead us to the green. We're underway at Richmond. And 25 hangs on in that outside lane. He'll lead the opening lap. But it might not last as LJ Toledo clears for the race lead. Now Henry Sanford has his sights set on second. Keep in mind that bottom lane may be the best way around here. And you see Dan Hummel, though, will hold on to second as Toledo keeps the race lead. Of course, after this race, as mentioned, I believe we have a week off. Then we will go to Dover. That'll be, I believe, a Saturday afternoon showdown. We will then go to Bristol Dirt for our first dirt race of the season, and then we will head to Sonoma. So 3 straight day races. Excuse me, and Sonoma will of course kick off, or I'm sorry, Auto Club. No, wait, yeah, Sonoma. Sonoma will kick off the West Coast Swing. It'll be our first road course of the season, coming up in just a few short weeks here on GCN. Of course, last season it was a throwback race to Speed World. We won't have that this season, unfortunately. Here comes the 25. He's trying to close right now in that 11. Again, Dan Hummel has won in both series to open the season thus far. Or both the other series, and he would love to add a win here at Richmond in the Truck Series to get a win in all 3 major series to open the season. But of course, one thing to note again, this race is longer than last season's race. I believe the Lift National will have the same race length. And of course, the Cup, I believe, will be up to 80 laps, 80 or 90, somewhere in there. Again, this, as I've reminded you a few times, this is due to the addition of the ARCA series that are here. And of course, I believe ARCA is racing here at Richmond. I believe it'll be tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, we're racing on a Thursday night, a rare Thursday night race for the Truck Series. But what a way to get a very, very early kickoff to the race weekend here on GCN. Look at this. Dan Hummel's in the tire tracks of the 11 with 40 to go. And he's going to dive it in this time, try to gain some more ground with that turbulent air. Just not allowing him to make a move right now. And he'll have to settle back there, but he is holding off Henry Sanford rather. So that's good. Of course, Dan Hummel beat Henry Sanford's brother Charles here at Martinsville on Sunday. Of course, Charles Sanford was so close to his first Cup win in a season and a half, and he was robbed of it. But nonetheless, quite a battle between him and the 03 up in the Cup Series. Here we go, battle for the lead into turn 3. Dan Hummel's got a nose under the 11. He's just got to hang it there. And the 11's going to try to close the door in turns 1 and 2. I don't think he's going to be able to do so, but boy, he's going to hang on to that outside. And Toledo will hang on to the lead. Now the 4 of Henry Sanford will try to battle for second. It won't work out. And you can tell on those longer runs, it's just so hard to make a pass. Look at this, right down on the paint, trying to find any grip he can, LJ Toledo is. Of course, he will try to become the 4th different winner to open the campaign. Now you see the 56, Adam, no wait, not Adam McKenzie, Quentin Moore. Adam McKenzie was the driver of that truck last season, but Quentin Moore is back here trying to battle for the third spot. And now Henry Sanford will try to go for third once again, but that inside lane not working very well in these long runs. You see those tires just worn out, and that's unfortunately not allowing these guys to battle very easily. LJ Toledo continues to lead. See, it's basically a 4-truck breakaway right now. The next furthest truck back is the number 98 of Ranbit Kaur. And, of course, he is just trying to hang back there as close as he can. But you see that 11 is just so much slower than these trucks behind him. But these trucks behind him just can't seem to make the move. And now, Henry Sanford's going to stick a nose in there once again. He's going to try to battle for second through turns 1 and 2. He's going to have to dive it in deep in turns 3 and 4 to complete the pass. And he'll actually outbrake him into the corner and try to make that work. So, interesting strategy in there. He'll drive it in deep, and he'll take second away from the 25. So now Henry Sanford has his sights on the race leader, LJ Toledo. But the 25 is mounting a charge through turns 3 and 4, and it's going to put the 56 a little ways behind. So now it's a 3-car battle for the race lead. Or 3-truck battle, I should say. And you see the 25 going high, trying something different. And he's searching for any grip he can find. Meanwhile, Henry Sanford trying to close up as much as he can on the number 11. And here we go. The battle for the lead is on. If he can do the same thing here that he did to the 25, he might have a shot at this, but it's not going to work. Toledo will keep the lead. I just don't think they got the balance of those trucks right yet. Maybe after the cycle of stops, they'll have it figured out. As you see the 56 of Quentin Moore, he's going to take third away from Dan Hummel in the number 25. Or attempt to. He's going to have to dive it in deep, and I just don't think he could do it that time. This is exactly what LJ Toledo needs to see right now. Is at least 2 of those trucks side by side. And same thing Henry Sanford wants to see. You see, they're still going at it. Dan Hummel gets an aggressive drive off the corner. He'll keep third. Now the 11's going to pit, so is the 25. That'll hand the lead to the 4 of Henry Sanford. And it'll be interesting to see if that undercut versus overcut, how will that work out? Of course, this will likely be the only stops of the day. Now here comes the 4 and the 56. Oh, Mohammed Zain Abdullah, a late commitment. And I don't know how he didn't kill that truck coming to the pit lane. That was just a glitch and a half right there, because he drove straight through the barriers there. It should have easily killed his truck. But Justin Jason, your Daytona winner, to the race lead. Now he will pit. You see LJ Toledo going by. Oh, the 24 hit the 42. Something only a Nice Motorsports truck could do right there. And you see the 11, LJ Toledo, will leave with the race lead. Dan Hummel will leave with second, and they will for sure pass the 24. And look at the lead LJ Toledo is going to have after this. Boy, that undercut really worked because LJ Toledo could get off the pit lane so quick there. .8 is the lead right now. LJ Toledo is the race leader. In second is Dan Hummel. Third is Henry Sanford. Fourth is Quentin Moore. A good run for the rookie. Michael Sanders in fifth. Another rookie. Pretty Shaw in sixth. Then you got Ranvit Kaur in seventh. Nick Blair in eighth. Dexter Black is in ninth. In 10th right now is Zachary O'Reilly, but he's under pressure from 11th. That is Dylan Young. In 12th is Dick Clark. 13th is Daniel Gittero. He loses a few. Scott Upton, the Cup champ, in 14th. And Michael Collins will round out your top 15. That is kind of a look partially through the field. Up ahead, the lead is growing for that 11. And he's just in sync right now. No one's really able to put any pressure on him. Of course, there is one thing that could stop him. A caution. Or these lapped cars dead ahead. I think that's a little less likely. We do have a battle. Well, we did have a battle for second. But it looks like that's been settled. If that lap traffic is slow, that might be the only thing that can stop him. Oh, Justin Jason's out of the race. A header issue. And then Jackie Smith is also out of the race. The 30, Willa Ruby Crouch, multiple laps down. Eric Faden, Mohammed Zain Abdullah, both one lap down at this time. Of course, Willa Ruby Crouch does have the fastest lap of the race. Keith Stevens, the second fastest lap. Where does the 11 stack up in all this? 23rd. See, not really gaining much on the back of the pack there. Behind him, the battle is just heating up. For second, you see Henry Sanford all over the bumper. Did not want to run over the 25. He knew if he ran him over there, that would kiss any chance of these guys catching the 11 goodbye. One thing that could work in the 4's favor is the 25 and the 11 did the undercut. Now, I'm not saying they don't have enough fuel to get to the finish, but let's say they don't. Okay, the 4 could be the beneficiary and get a win from that. And of course, that would be really solid. I'm not saying, though, the 25 can't make it. Because here we go again. The battle for second is on. Henry Sanford did it before. He's going to do it again. He wasted no time and energy trying to get around there. And he did a very aggressive move to do it. But hey, it worked. We're coming to 9 laps of racing to go this time. We'll see how much Henry Sanford can close that gap. Doesn't look like much. He lost it to 2.4 that time. Down to 1.9. And if he can gain like that the next few laps, he should be right on the bumper of LJ Toledo. I mean, he needs to take big swings at this lead to have a shot at it. 1.4. Still running in the 23-second bracket. You gotta imagine right now they've got to be telling LJ, hey, pick it up. Here comes that 4. We can't let him any closer. 23.809. The gap, that time, Henry Sanford was a little slower. And he's going to have to take a big swing at that 11 this time. The 11 is losing again. Another 4/10. He lost. Dead ahead, someone blew up. It's the number 3 of Eric Faden. Will this bring out a late caution? This very well could, and it is. A caution is out. We will have overtime at Richmond. The 4 has got to be thanking his lucky stars right there. LJ Toledo's got to be swearing up a storm on that radio, though. Oh, man. Of course, will they pit? They will not. Let's go see what happened. Eric Faden just blows it up, honestly, trying to drive on that outside lane. And just, all of a sudden, the engine just lets go. And he's just trying to ride it back around at this point. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he thought it was fuel pressure, but it was definitely the engine. And he's just swerving and trying to pick up something. And he just can't do it. Tough break for the 3. We're going to bring you overtime here from Richmond in just a moment. Welcome back, guys. It's going to be overtime presented by Mitchell's Memes. And of course, you see the rules there. We will only have 3 attempts at this overtime. As the pace car will peel off, it'll be LJ Toledo, Henry Sanford, Dan Hummel. We're back underway. 2 laps of racing to go. Man, Henry Sanford, if he's got anything left in the tank, he's got to use it here. And he's not going to be able to. LJ Toledo to the lead. But can the 4 put up a challenge here coming to the final lap? That, of course, will be the big question. 3 wide back there. White flag is out. 1 lap of racing to go. Presented by Mitchell's Memes. Oh my goodness, they are battling hard back here. But LJ Toledo is driving away. Henry Sanford's trying to make something happen. It's not going to, though. And LJ Toledo through turns 3 and 4. He is going to win here at Richmond. Boy, these guys knew late. They said, man, this is their chance, and a lot of these guys took that to heart. They went 3 wide back there. I'm shocked nobody wrecked. And of course, the second we saw the white flag, that was a sigh of relief, I'm sure, for the leaders. But congratulations to LJ Toledo. He picks up the win. Even if it is in overtime, I'm sure he would have loved to win it in regulation, but nonetheless, I'm sure he's happy too that he just held on for the big win here today. And we want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you results and standings, and we will see you back here for race number 5 in just a few short weeks here, from Dover. Until then, guys, goodbye, everyone.